Hello and welcome to... What day is it today? I just thought this is a nice little thing to do, you know? Tell you what's going on in the world, what's happening in all different countries. So it's like to start, if you're from Nicaragua, happy Air Force Day. Happy Air Force Day. Happy anniversary to anyone from Mauritius, because it was the anniversary of your abolition of slavery. Hey, yeah, happy anniversary to you people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, should we carry on? It's the first day of the Quebec Winter Festival. Yeah, that's celebrated till the 17th of February. If you're interested in flying out for the Winter Festival in Quebec. And Americans, it's the just like to get this is the earliest day which you can celebrate, which is National Wear Red Day. Yeah, so it's got to be between the 1st and the 7th, because if it's after that, well, it'd just be stupid then, wouldn't it? I mean, you got to wear red between the 1st and 7th of February. If any people British, it's the start of the LGBT History Month. Or the United Kingdom. Is that British? Yeah, I'm British. But am I United? Yeah, I don't know. What's the difference between Great Britain and the United Kingdom? Anyway, LGBT is Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual and Transgender Month, so let's enjoy that one. And then in America and Canada, I'd like to say United States and Canada, it's the start of Black History Month, so there's something to look forward to celebrating. It's a massive month, obviously, with the history of America and such. And I know it's taken very seriously, so I hope you enjoy it. Now, some famous people that have been born on this day. First, for the British, Americans probably don't have a chance of knowing who this is, but in 1984, on this very day, on the 1st of February, a certain Scottish footballer named Darren Fletcher was born. Yeah. If you don't know Darren Fletcher, he plays for Manchester United, the best team in the world, in my humble opinion, anyway. He's currently actually injured. Well, he's got like a belly ache or something for like the last 3 years, but anyway, he's a great player. So, and for everybody else, you obviously know who this is. Rachel Scudoris. Rachel Scudoris. Yeah, she's an American dog musher. She was born in 1985 on the 1st of February. And if you don't know what dog mushing is, it's where you stand on a sledge with a load of dogs attached to it and shout mush, and they run, and you kind of they pull you on the ice like mush. Whoosh. That's a whip. Whoosh. The dogs. Yeah. Whoosh. On this day, sometime in history, don't have the date, is Memorial Day of the Republic of Hungary. So any Hungarians listening, happy Memorial Day of the Republic. I'm guessing this is when you got your monarch and killed them, but who am I to judge? In America, it's National Freedom Day, which I don't quite understand, because don't you have like the 4th of July? Isn't that like a Freedom Day? What's you got? 4th of July? What's that mean? Oh, what's that day? Oh, that's annoying. 4th of July is a day. What's it called? 4th of July. Independence Day. So that's the day you got independence. So shouldn't you celebrate freedom with that? Isn't that all the same thing? Freedom, independence. Well, I think it is anyway. Some people in history that died. Well, I'd like to start off today. Ed Koch died. He was born in 1924. He was an American lawyer and politician. He was also the 105th mayor of New York City. So he's quite I'm sure influential in politics. Well, he was an influential man in politics, and I'm sure he'd be missed. Edward Baker Lincoln died. He was the son of Abraham Lincoln. He died in 1850 at the age of 4. So I didn't actually know Abraham Lincoln had a child that died so early. So I've learned something new from that one. 2004, the 1st of February. Like to cast your mind back to the most watched thing on television ever. It's the Super Bowl, 2004. Like you to get your mind set now in the image. It's the halftime show, 2004, 1st of February. Super Bowl. There's 1 billion people watching. Janet Jackson is doing the halftime show, and her breast is exposed in front of 1 billion people. That's ridiculous. Anyway, just thought, get that image out of your mind now. Cast it away. And today, for any American, this is quite a big news, really. It's quite a big event in the world, because the Secretary of State for the last 4 years, Hillary Clinton, massive politician, she ran against Obama for the leadership of the Democrat Party in 2008. She could possibly, who knows, might be the next president. She could be the next president. She could be the first woman president. Obviously, she's married to Bill, or President Clinton, the old Clinton. So I'm guessing that would be like the first couple. Seems there's never been a woman president, so that'd be like the first couple to be like run the country, wouldn't it? That'd be pretty cool. Like sat around the dinner table at the White House again. Oh my God, yeah, Bill would have to move back to the White House, wouldn't it? Would it be inconvenient? I don't know. But they can like sit around the table, have the whatever. I've been speaking to Americans, and apparently you eat disgusting food. So whatever they're eating, like a corn dog or a taco or whatever they are. Me being British, I don't know what a taco is or a corn dog or other horror. Oh, here's one: a devil's egg. I don't fully understand it. It's like an egg, raw. Well, it's not raw. It's cooked, but it's cold. And then you sprinkle some Anyway, so they'll be sat around the table having a corn dog, dip it in ranch dressing, whatever ranch dressing is. On the side with a few eggs with powder shit sprinkled on it, and then and then they'd be like, I forgot what I was talking about then. And she'd be like, oh, this is happening, oh no, what we're going to do. And he said, well, what I did when I was the president for 8 years, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and perhaps he can also give some advice about affairs you can have whilst president. But we won't get into that, because he did not have intercourse. He went to third base. We'll leave it at that. He went to third base with Monica Lewinsky. That was her name, wasn't it? Well, we'll leave it at that. I'm no judge of a man. Fair play to him. Back to what days it is in Rwanda. Happy Heroes Day. I think that's a fantastic idea. I mean, does anyone do we celebrate Heroes Day anywhere else? I think that's sort of like honour your heroes. So like a day people you could have like Batman, Superman walking through the streets. You'd be like, yeah. Or you could have like heroes from like you could have like because in Britain we have like the Pride of Britain Awards, which is like people we're proud of who've done like amazing things, like rescue a baby from a burning building. I don't know, that's probably a classic example, but I don't actually know if that's been awarded. But it'd be like that, but you like parade, and it's like waving to crowds and thousands of people in crowds come out and like, yeah, hello, well done. You could have like people from Afghanistan, like amazing stories could be told. You could have like a TV thing on it, a TV like program, like the whole world. Oh, it'd be amazing. I really like that idea. But why does no one do it? Well, we might do it. Well, not to the extent it should be, because I think we should like respect heroes, And finally, to round this off, Americans, you're in for a right treat. Oh, you've got no idea what you're in for the month of February, because It's National Bird Feeding Month. How exciting! You get your bird seed and you can like feed the birds. Speaking of which, today I was walking. I live in England, and I was walking down a road with some people, and try and get a picture for you if I can and put it in. But we were walking down the road, and in someone's front garden was like an eagle or some bird of prey with talons and everything, and it was just like sat like tied to this bar thing. It was really weird. It took us by surprise. I was just walking down the road in someone's front garden, just like this is whatever. I don't know what bird it was. I mean, if I put it in, people can tell me what it was, or can identify it for me. Was it like it was like it was a bird of prey, had talons and a beak. You know, all birds have beaks, but it could have been a platypus if I just said it had a beak, but it had wings, so it's not a platypus. A duck-billed platypus, yeah, only mammal with a beaver for a tail and a beak. Like Perry out of Phineas and Ferb, if you've watched it, yeah. So yeah, this is the first. I mean, what a day! What a day! 1st of February. This is exciting. I mean, who knew that this is the earliest day of the year you could wear red? Or celebrate red. It's really weird. It's really weird. Oh, I've just read. It's at the first Friday in February is Red Day. National Wear Red Day. Oh, I get it. So it has to be in the okay. So if it was after because the week's 7th. So if the first day was a Saturday, then it would get all the way to the 7th before it could. Okay, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So it has to be celebrated. Well, Americans, I hope you wore your red today because it was National Wear Your Red Day. So yeah. Well, that's all I've got to say. I mean, I'll be back tomorrow. God knows what that's got in store for us. I haven't even looked at the 2nd of February. But we'll see what it brings us. So I hope you tune in and I hope you've enjoyed it. And just before you go, I'd like just to give you like a short story, I think. This is a true story, I'd like to point out, and it's got to be taken with the utmost seriousness because, I'm going to start. A mother is making a cake for her 3 sons when she accidentally drops some BB from the shelf into the batter. I'd like to point out BB. It's a bullet. It's like a little yellow plastic bullet. I mean, if you're a boy, you know what a BB bullet is. I mean, come on, it's a little yellow bullet. You put it into the gun and you shoot each other in the face. Okay. Anyway, she's cooking a clumsy mum, and she's dropped all the BB bullets, hasn't she? And into the cake, but she said no, it won't matter. So she said it won't matter and continues to make the cake because that's what you do. That's normal, Plastic in a cake, that's fine. So later that day, her 3 sons eat the cake and don't notice the BB bullets. Firstly, so she's put the plastic bullets in the cake and then put it in the oven, I'm guessing. So the bullets would melt, wouldn't they? And doesn't plastic contain like carcinogens? So that's really bad. But we'll gloss over it. So she's giving it to her sons, who've eaten it and didn't notice the hard bits in the cake because all cakes have little hard balls in them, Actually, they do, because you have them little silver metal ones, can't you? Them, yeah. Anyway, we'll carry on. Anyway, the next day, when the mother's reading a magazine on the couch, and her son runs in saying, "Mum, I've pissed out a BB bullet," and she says, "Oh, it's okay, son. I dropped them in the cake basket yesterday. You're fine, Which is wrong again, because you won't piss them out. It's simple biology, that, isn't it? But for the sake of the story, we'll carry on. So, just to point out, she's just the facts in this. She shot BB bullets in, but thought it wouldn't matter, even though it's giving out carcinogenic fumes. And the boys didn't notice the hard bits in the cake. He's now pissing the stuff out, which means it has to pass from his blood, from his intestines into his blood, then out of his blood into his kidneys. It's just stupid. Anyway, gloss over it. 5 minutes later, another son runs in. She's got 3 sons. Another son runs in. Mum, and she said, "No, stop. It's fine. Let me guess. You've pissed out a BB bullet." And he went, "Yeah." And she said, "What? It's fine. I dropped them in the cake yesterday. Your other brother's done the same. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. You just keep pissing them out. It's normal. I'm sure it was very painful. It's like passing a kidney stone into it." Maybe they were kidney stones. Anyway, no, I doubt you shoot BB kidney stones. Anyway, we'll carry on. Lastly, the 3rd son comes in and says, Mum, as his mum cuts him off, saying, "Let me guess. I can guess this one. Your other 2 brothers, I spoke to them. You've pissed out a BB bullet, haven't you?" He went, "No." He said, "Well, how did they get a BB? Why? I don't understand." He said, "Well, I put BB bullets. I dropped some, sprinkled it on the cake, stirred it in, carcinogenic fumes, took it out. You ate it, didn't notice it was in there. It's now got into your body, through your intestines, out your intestines, into your blood. The kidneys are then filtered, these little plastic balls, out your blood, into your kidneys, through your kidneys, down, and you've weed it out." And he said, "No, Mum, that didn't happen. Something much worse has happened." She said, "What's the matter?" He said, "I was masturbating and I've just shot the dog." Anyway, it's a poor joke, it's a poor story, but I found it and thought I must share. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you soon.